Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, we take a look at the Bitcoin chart on the smaller time frame. Just want to do another update. So to wrap up the day, we are currently looking at the 30-minute chart on the Bitcoin chart. It was still a rather quiet day, but we can recognize the structures on the smaller time frames actually quite well. So as I mentioned in the last video, it's possible that Bitcoin has actually put an end to this correction. The correction could be over. But there's one particular situation or one particular pattern that we want to see now. We want to see the emergence of a first 5-wave move to the upside. That can only happen as a diagonal pattern, from this week's low. And the Elliott Wave analysis tells us exactly what we need to see. I can tell you already that so far we haven't seen those 5 waves yet, but we might be very close. We might be very close. And we're going to take a look at that and zoom in on that. We already talked about that in the last video, but so far the 5th wave hasn't happened. So again, it's not a prediction that the 5 waves will happen. It's simply about watching if they occur. If they occur, then it could set the stage for a 3-wave corrective pullback, basically the next setup. And also it would be an indication that a low has actually formed here with this swing low that formed on the 17th of April. The idea is that a larger degree 3rd wave completed on the 14th of March, as you know, wave W to the downside, X wave to the upside, Y wave to the downside. That's the white count in which one more low is definitely possible. In the yellow count, which is a standard ABC structure with the C wave as an ending diagonal, the low could be in. And I mentioned to you in the last videos that this is now different to what it was before throughout the last few weeks. We now actually have a nice corrective structure. This swing low here from this week forms a nice bottoming structure. It's a lower low below that one from Wednesday the 20th. And this lower low creates really a nice bottoming structure. And therefore it's the first time now that I say, okay, the low could be in really with a decent likelihood. It's just that without a 5-wave move up above resistance, we can't really say and confirm. Zooming in, we give the bulls the benefit of the doubt at the moment because we broke above the descending trend line. I shared already with you in the last video that if the yellow count plays out, which is the ABC structure, in which that C wave is an ending diagonal, well, then I need to see at least 5 waves up. At the moment, as you can clearly see, it's only a 3-wave rally. 1, 2, and maybe the 3rd. But this could be the 4th, absolutely, but one more high is missing. I think I said in the last video it could take, no, I did. I think I only wrote it on Discord for gold members. But let me repeat that. I think this 4th wave could take sort of half a day or so, if it really is one. Just to understand, or to help everybody understand, we need 5 waves. So for a first real confirmation that here a low has formed. I mean, so far we've made lower highs, lower lows in this decline. No higher highs and higher lows yet, at least not on a scale that matters. So I need to see the first 5-wave move up. I only see 3 right now. And if we take a look at the wave 2, it took roughly a day. And the wave 4 should take a similar amount of time. So maybe also another, I don't know. When I did say that, there was half a day ago or something, whatever. I just want to highlight that the wave 2 and the wave 4 should sort of look similar in proportion. And it's possible that the wave 4 already bottomed, yes, but it would be quite short compared to the wave 2. So it might be that we get a bit more of an extended wave 4. The idea is, obviously, we're simply watching if that 5th wave occurs. Ideally, it stays above 62,100. Anything below that would rather indicate that, yep, we only topped in 3 waves. It's the white count here, a B wave, and then we come down in wave C, form a lower low. So really that one more high is needed. And then we can add, once we have those 5 waves completed, especially if the 5th wave gets above that swing high from Wednesday, Wednesday the 17th, here 64,500. I mean, that would be good indication in addition that really a low has formed. So that's all I'm watching for. Next structure, Fibonacci resistance is at 64,175. Then yeah, 64,500 and 65,428. That 5th wave really only needs maybe another $1,000 or something, to get and form 5 waves. And then once we then see weakness, I'm going to add the next support region. At the moment, we're still holding support, so can still watch for one more high. It's just that until it forms, one more low is actually also likely. Okay, but it gives you a very clear roadmap and tells you exactly what we need to see, which is that one more high. And if we just look at Fibonacci extensions, I think in the last video I shared with you that the third has reached the ideal target. That was the 1.38 extension. And if that's the case, then typically the fifth wave could reach the 1.786 extension or the 200%. So 65K or 65.6K. That's sort of what I can see right now. I mean, those are the parameters we need to be watching. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.